Hello everyone, La 13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We found Edgey. I've missed him greatly. What do you gotta say about the case? Okay, so the body was found in your car. So, is Chief Prosecutor taking a dive because she thinks she's protecting Edgey? Is that what's going on? What the hell? I need to figure out some way to permanently attach... Maybe I could just get like a cover for my chair that'll include putting my heating pad in it or something. So the body was found in your car. You got something you want to tell me, Edgey? Are you going to confess to another crime you didn't commit? What? Go ahead. Say it right. I'm not saying nothing. Just, somebody... You want to talk about it? Should we go get beers and kiss after, or... Oh, no, no, before that, before the after part, you go get beers. Yeah. You think I did, didn't you? I've never believed you've killed anybody, ever. Why the hell would I start now? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. It's fine, buddy.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him.
I still doubt that.
But no, I mean, she didn't do that. I mean, no.
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yeah, you gonna help us, please?
Hey, yes, sir. I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it. It was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. So you're the prosecutor on the case? I can understand. What? What'd you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at tomorrow's trial. Shouldn't it be like a chief prosecutor from like another district or something like that? As opposed to her subordinate?
You? Mr. Edgeworth.
I have questions. Yeah, that does pose the question. Who... Okay, in the event of having to prosecute a prosecutor, wait, no, it's who prosecutes a head prosecutor? It would help if I could spell any of this. Okay. A head prosecutor, such as a district attorney or U.S. attorney, is prosecuted by a higher authority to avoid conflicts of interest, typically involving state attorney generals, special prosecutors, or federal authorities. That's what I thought. Well, maybe he would be considered a special... I know that this is based on Japanese law, but I'm curious for U.S. law purposes. Investigations may be initiated by oversight bodies, state bar associations, or judicial misconduct proceedings. So, at a state level, if a local district attorney commits a crime, the state's attorney general takes over on the investigation. However, if it's a federal level, U.S. attorneys are appointed by the president. Oh my God. And can be investigated by the Department of Justice, Office of Professional Responsibility, or a court-appointed special counsel. Okay. Alternative measures. Besides criminal prosecution, head prosecutors may face removal through recall elections, impeachment proceedings, or disbarment by state supreme courts for ethical violations. Okay, so if it's a state level crime, then their boss just does it, the Attorney General. If it's on the federal level, then either DOJ... No, just somebody by the president does it. And if it's an ethical thing, the state bar can just... You're out. All right, noted. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle that I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. Is it about our love life? Because those aren't rumors, buddy. Those are real, but people talking about that is a concern. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Again, I haven't left my office in like 7 months. Miles Edgeworth. Oh, I guess he did hear it. Your art style looks different than it did previously, but whatever. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. There we go, that looks normal. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Oh, yeah, that'll come back to get you. And then the gun, yeah. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of the last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. They're just constantly trying to pin murder on you, ain't they? What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. Oh, like you sometimes. You just being sly over here, whatever. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop.
But...
No buts. Some of them even go so far as presenting me with toys like this. Oh, were you the dude that won? They think it's funny. Toys? A bronze shield. There's got to be a story behind that one. All right, tell me about Lana. Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right. I remember.
You don't remember shit, do you? 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. You're really new at this, Phoenix. No wonder why she thought that you were a little too green around the gills for this. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. You think that there's a chance that she took the blame thinking that it was him that did it? But really it was somebody else?
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Real good question there, buddy. And not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Why do you have a knife? Like a letter opener?
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife that I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. I would say, why do you keep a knife in the trunk of your car? But I get it. Like, looking the way that I do, that tends to, make me a potential target for crimes. Especially if, God forbid, I have to get out and get something out of my trunk along the side of the road. Who's to say that someone wouldn't try to come up and grab me or attack me or anything else that you would see on an episode of Dateline NBC, right? So, something that my father gave me before I went off to college that I continue to keep in the trunk of my car is a scalpel. A completely still sealed, brand new, fresh scalpel. Why do I keep a scalpel in my car? Well, I know that would cut somebody, and that's exactly why my father gave it to me. Not that I'm going out searching for this, but if I end up in a very unfortunate situation and I get attacked while in the trunk of my own car, I have some kind of weapon. In the front of my car where I'm driving, I have beating sticks. I have an old wooden broom handle that's like intense and a tamba from karate that was my brother's. But he doesn't use that anymore. So I keep it in my car. So I have a beating stick and a tamba, and I'm good between those two. Like, I also have a lot of things for home defense, but that's unrelated. But for the sake of keeping it in my car, I understand the point of why you would have a knife in the trunk of your car. Because also in the trunk, with it being in the trunk, you're not in any danger, nor any like officers or anything like that. The murder weapon. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim blood. No prints. I should also say it's probably a good idea to have a knife for like cutting things if you're in danger. Like there's a lighter I keep in my car that is one of those electric ones so that this way it won't ever like blow out if I need to start a fire on the side of the road to keep warm while I wait for help or something. I don't know. Look, we grew up on a lot of like true crime stuff growing up. My mom loves true crime. So, in fact, it's actually really funny because anytime that we get like legal documentation of things or whatever, and I already read it and translate it, but I could tell my mom the things in all of the legal jargon and she gets it. And she, like, for example, like there's a case of identity theft and it was something that had affected us personally. And so when I called my mom to report it, yeah, they arrested the guy. He's out on bond for right now. He's got 4 counts of indictment, or he's got 4 indictments of identity theft. They haven't assigned a judge, like that kind of stuff. And like for both my fiance and his mom, we had to like spell that out for them. But for my mom, I could just be like, oh, they have 4 indictments of this, despite them saying that they had this. So they could probably, and then she'd go like, oh yeah, so they could probably only prove like 4 of them, or he probably took a plea deal. I'm like, that's exactly what I said. So yeah. So yeah, anyway, there's traces of the victim blood, but no prints. Well, whoever the killer is, they're smart. Edgeworth's knife was added to the court record. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? God damn it, Phoenix. Oh, come on. Can't he take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
I have a great sense of humor. What are you talking about, buddy? All right, let's look at this. I've been wondering, what the heck is this thing anyway?
It has a big K on it.
With prosecutors. Huh? What was that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's...
K stands for king?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? Why are you so defensive of this very thing that you just said that you hate? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors? Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better.
I guess, yeah. King of Prosecutors trophy, given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors, at the PD on the day of the murder. So if he was busy accepting that award...
Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones.
She's right.
This must be his luckiest trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this.
My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy? Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai.
I'm going to take this out and put it back in. That did nothing. Anyway.
Well, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy.
Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance?
I hope to God not. I want her and I want Edgey and Phoenix to end up together. Wendy Oldbag. I don't think so. You're right.
Oh, cute. A pretty tea set.
I go for more of the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of little tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There is such a thing as taking a hobby too far.
Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. Huh.
You must have someone get them for him.
Oh. That checks. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. I would.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh.
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out the poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. All right. You can never count for Larry, though. A working desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well that I can see my own reflection.
Did you make Gumshoe polish that? Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you. Yeah, he would. Just to say that he could. What about the couch?
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I am with you on that.
I bet he pores over his case files until the wee hours of the morning. That's why I'm getting tired. Then he takes off his jacket and rolls up his sleeve and goes to sleep on his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
I bet in the morning he has soft hair and little creases on his cheeks from the steams. He's so cool.
Soft hair is cool now. All right. I'm fixing whatever is going on with that later.
Whoa!
I wonder if that fixed anything. No. I'd probably have to unplug it and plug it back in.
What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you'd feel important.
Incidentally, for you to jump out this window, the time until impact on the ground would be... Got it!
Approximately 3.2 seconds. That is enough time to determine that you don't want to do that anymore. That's handy to know. Yeah, you never know. Good thing I guess I don't have that as my... whatever. I'm going to lose my mind. So do you want to tell me more about it? Oh, right. I get stuff now. What's that? Is it every recipient?
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
Huh, it looks like the names of the previous recipients are engraved on it. Oh, so like an NFT.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Oh, F that dude. Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor.
No, he sucked.
I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometimes.
No, you don't. When she says it, his name does have a kind of ring to it. Alright, looks like nothing else to investigate. And let's take a look at this. A stabby bit.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth? In the wild. I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
I'm his childhood friend. No. Now there's a scary thought. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. And we already got the blood. Nothing on the pommel. Yeah, alright. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Alright.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes. Right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Oh, where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield, so why is it broken?
Why does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Was it designed like that?
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
Is that an option? Yeah. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Is that like garbage day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. For what? There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision. Our precision, Mr. 8.
I think it's funnier that she wouldn't get that right anyway. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Oh, Edgeworth's parking stub is added to the court record. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot entered at 5:12 p.m. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. Okay, so a little bit after he parked his car.
So the murder happened right after you got back?
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct your suspicious glare elsewhere. Who are you, buddy? Why is your hand broken? Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? Anywhere on the premise? What? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief. Sir, I got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way that this conversation's going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. Not that kind, sir. Not this report, sir. Oh. I think he just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid is not very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department. Did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow. Don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you, sir. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangements, sir. Give me your name, boy. Yes, sir. It's Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Oh, like Meeseeks.
Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know, sir.
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. Good luck. I know a dude like that. Right.
Yes, sir.
He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. All right. Well, that'll have to wait for next time because that's all the time we got for this episode. So, be sure to drink some water, eat a food, and take your pills if you haven't. Take care, everybody.